Hi, hi, good morning, guys. Good morning. This is a ladies' talk. I just want to talk to ladies, youths, women. It's a relaxed talk where we can just talk to one another, encourage one another, motivate one another. Yeah, it's after the youth day. Had a great time with my friends, women friends, youth at heart. We had a good braai and motivation, empowerment, everything. It was a total package. We do a lot. We play with benefits and we play with sense. Turangala na mano. Kwangala kwa mano changale yangale. Chipante pante mwaima. No. Let's go and drink. You drink. In the end, you end up being picked by somebody who takes you to your lodge, and the next day you're back home and you think that's life. I think it's a waste of life and it's a wrong way of spending life. I want to encourage people, women, ladies, young girls. There's more to life than just playing, drinking, clubbing, going for shows, going for kitchen parties. There's meaningful playing. You can play meaningfully with your friends, your colleagues. Play with Nzelu. Play with um, development. I will encourage you to find friends that can build you up, not just break you up or looking for fun. Some people they've even just gone to the extent of going to play to show, to get pictures, mwapopwa, mwaposta pa social media to show other people that you're doing well, you're doing fine, or you're managing, you're making it. Or it's like a revenge or a competition, especially with social media. Most people, we are just now abusing social media. We think everything we do, we should show, oh, look at this, look at what I'm doing, I'm happening, it's okay, it inspires others, it encourages others, but at the end of the day, what is behind you? Is it making you? Is it real that you're happening? Are things happening? Are you developing? Are you advancing? Are you progressing? What benefits are you getting from showing off all that? You can show off positively. Like, I've seen some of my friends have posted on social media the event that we had, a braai with all that. They've posted, yes, but if you ask, I'm sure if you click and ask and find out from one of my friends, they'll tell you what you're doing in that meeting. We're eating, we're drinking, we were playing, we were discussing a lot of things that are beneficial, that are fruitful, that are meaningful, that are progressive, helping our lives physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Like I will tell you, we had some aerobics, we had some business discussions, we ate, we danced, we had some testimonies, some life examples and experiences to share with one another. In that, others are learning, we are teaching each other, we are benefiting each other, others are learning. Like I talked about my experience of my marriage, where I'm coming from a divorced background. I was married to a foreigner, and I told him how I got to meet that man, what happened, how we got to divorce and all that. And in one way or another, I might be helping somebody who's in a similar situation, who's going through similar things that I went through, so that they see that, oh, if you're pitamo, love. You know, people mistake love for infatuation, and now when you've gone through it, you've experienced it, you know what is love and infatuation. And you know, even if it's love, some people, it's love with conditions. They want maybe you to help them. They marry you, they know they want certain benefits, they can leave you after some time and all that. So there are a lot of things that we discussed. Others shared their experience. We had one of our friends sharing how she helped a friend who was a dropout, who got married early, but very intelligent, not a dropout, didn't manage to go to university then, but she had good grades. But this friend of hers, she had a marriage which was very bad. After 8 years of marriage and all that, she just said, you know what, go back to school and do something. And she started helping the friend. She was paying for the friend while she's married, trying to help her with school, paid for her. She did a degree, a diploma. I think she's even done a degree now while married, and she's doing something now on her own. You have such encouragements where a friend sacrificed to pay for somebody. How many of you are doing that? Have you ever paid for a friend, a neighbor, a cousin, a sister, as sister's keeper, as maybe in your family? And first, I encourage people to start with your family. Don't just start helping people. People are good at helping friends. But before you help your friends, help your family. Look around in your family. Who's vulnerable? Who's doing what? Who's not managing to do one or two things? So that you help them. Because as long as they are not helped, they are your burden. The burden will still come back to you. You'll be the one who will be maybe helping them with bills and other things, a lot of things. If they get sick, you'll be the one going to the hospital and taking care of them. So I, for one, I like talking about myself. Mostly when I do these videos or shows, I talk mostly about myself in a little way that I've managed to live, how I manage certain things, how I do certain things. It's not that I have it all, I've made it and all that. It's just that I just love sharing my experiences. It could help somebody, and yes, we've been helped by other people sharing experiences. Why not me sharing? It's not a bad thing. It depends on your motives. So for me, I'll look at my family like, I have a cousin of mine who stays in Mrs. compound and all that. Mostly, I don't have a maid now. For the past 2 years, I don't have a maid in the house. And because my son, who's the youngest, is about 3+, he goes to school. My other kids and the dependents, they go to school. We don't have anybody remaining home. So we lock up the house, we clean, we share house chores and all that. So I saw there was no need of me having a maid. We know how we manage ourselves, and with the high cost of living, expensive life, I just said, no, we need this money to be going somewhere. And I said, the money that I'm paying a maid, this can help to pay for my son to start school, baby class or whatever. So that's how I made a decision, and I don't have a maid. But once in a while, I have a cousin of mine who lives in Mrs. She sells a lot of small things. She was married. She's no longer with a man now. She's younger than me, but she's very active and she can do a lot of things. So once in a while, in a month, or maybe when I have functions with friends or events, I call on her. Even when I don't have, I just tell her, come home, you visit. She comes home. Whether I'm home or what, I'll give her instructions. When you come, help me with this, what I know she's good at. Maybe I'll tell her, I can wash my clothes. I wash my clothes. I have my machine wash. I wash some clothes. I don't. It's not everything that I wash in the machine. I wash with my hands. I'll tell her, okay, these you wash for me, and you can iron this for me, and then you can do the garden for me if you manage. Try to do the garden and sweep around the surrounding and all that. Then, yeah, she'll do that when she comes. She'll help in one area or another, and then when she's going, when I have food to give her, maybe package some food for her, maybe some clothes that I don't wear, whether they are new or old, but I don't just give worn out clothes. And when you're giving people, women, girls, ladies, don't give things that are worn out. Don't give things that are finished that you can't even wear just because you can't wear it now. Charlie Lepoko, Charlie, I want to give somebody. No, let them look good as well. Give things that you've worn, even you can still wear it. Giving should not give the worst. Give the best also. And giving is a big blessing. It is more blessed to give than to receive. So like my cousin, I would even maybe give her transport money when she's going back. I give her maybe transport money. I add maybe a 50 kwacha or 100 kwacha to alashta to tomato kunga and all that, just to boost her way of living. She should know that she has family, she has relatives, she has family. Some of you have forgotten. You are in your mansions in Chalala, in Ibex, in Salama Park, in Kafue, in Chongwe. You have relatives who are in Combon, where they live, you've never even been there. Where they live, you don't even know whether they sleep on a bed or what, and you have a lot of mattresses in the house. You have a lot of beddings, duvets. Get those and give them. Help them. You have things in the kitchen that you don't use them. Get those and give them. Sometimes the people in the village that you have, the relatives, get them and give them before you start helping orphans in the orphanages. Before you still have, look around if you've got people around in your family, those who've got kids who don't have what you want to give orphans or what you want to give your friends. Before you give your friends, look around at what you have in your family. Are your cousins okay? Are your nieces, are your nephews okay? Some of you have got good jobs in those companies. Some of your relatives are not working, but you are a director, you are a manager, you have influence, you can talk to your friends. Somebody's a great 12, maybe they can even be a security guard, or they can work in the reception or as a data entry. Please, let's help each other. Don't forget that one day you might retire. Even your job has got an expiry date. You don't know somebody who will look after you. I've encountered situations in the family that we have people who have money and they live the way they want, and those who don't have. And you find that when people are sick in the family, you go and look for people in your family who don't have money, so that they to start taking care of you. But when you are okay, you are healthy, you don't help them. Then you want them to come and nurse you, be with you in the hospital, and all that. But then it's not good and it's not enough. You want them when you want them. When they are okay, when you are okay, you don't even call them or tell them, come and get this and all that. But then you are even able to send transport. Oh yeah, transport. Oh, mwala mushite kwa baba nefia kuli and all that. Let's change our attitudes, Zambians, and just women and even men. Some of you men, you've got friends and you've got nephews and nieces who are not working. Talk to your friends and help with the jobs, help with the businesses. There are a lot of businesses that we are opening. Nowadays, when you open a business or a cantimba, look within in your family. Is there somebody who's sitting at home watching? Paka booth pali akutaika la kwale ngafwa. Ule mfolesha ka salary wa chibululu. Yes, I know there are issues if you are chibululu kwali watu okay. Vale njula vale eva kutimwa apata and all that. It's very true, but it's not everyone in the family again who's not reliable, dependable. I had one experience way back when I was running a salon, a barber shop and a boutique, where I involved relatives, my nieces who didn't do very well. But yes, maybe because I didn't put things in place, I was supposed to maybe put them on a salary and all that. That's what you remember. When you give somebody a responsibility, oh, I want you to be doing this, attach a reward to it. Because somebody will not be selling things for you in a shop. Meanwhile, there's no salary for them, no gain. They'll just be selling things for you. They give you back the money, they've got problems. It's not possible. Give them a salary or allowance attached to what they are doing, so that they can be encouraged and motivated also. Especially those who don't have big responsibilities. I think it's not a big challenge. You can still help them. Oh, sorry, I have a certain pain here. When I have too much activity, and that's why I'm doing this. I'm rubbing. I need a good massage. I'll take myself one day for a massage. Just treat myself. That's self-care. To go and treat myself. Women do that once in a while, especially single women. You are not married. You don't have a partner to massage you. Just go to the massage parlor for a good massage. You feel good and come home. Not if you are mama SMS, you send a mama WhatsApp. Hi, hello. Can I come and give you a massage? Some of you even agree. Anybody can massage your body. Not me. It's not my portion. I'm not Colgate Yakutonya or anyone can touch it. No. In my life, there should be one special man. And this is where I come to. Women, learn to stick to one partner. Learn to respect yourself. Don't use your body for other gains, for other bad things. Be yourself. You'll find somebody. You can find somebody who will love you, who will cherish you and all that. You can't die by living without getting involved with men anyhow. And then work. Do something instead of asking for money or using your body for some business. I don't want to go into that. It's not my topic anyway. I was talking about helping one another in the families. So, like this weekend, my cousin from Mrs. came and I had a function. I engaged her in one or two things with me. And she left and I motivated her in a way and all that. So that's how we should live. to promote one another. It's very important. This life, you never know who will keep you, who will take care of you, who will protect you, who will speak for you. There are many things that happen. So we should just learn to live with one another, women, and also to reduce on the cost of living, on the expenses. It's not every time that you can have a maid. It's not every time that we need a maid. That money you're using for a maid, you can even use it to be paying a plot somewhere. Some of you don't even have a plot, but you pay a maid 1.5. Can you imagine every month you're saving that 1.5? You want to buy a plot next year. I go to business. I discuss different topics. Even business, I'm so business minded and investment minded. I won't have a talk without talking about that. So now investment, women, if you have a maid paying 1.5 and you don't even have children at home, you don't have a lot just to clean and keep yourself looking good, you don't have a plot, you don't have a house, you're living in a rented house, when are you going to buy a plot? It's important to think about such things. Some expenses, you can cut them down so that you start saving. Join a group with women. Maybe you go into village banking, you grow your money. Other women who are in good village banking women are buying land, they are building, they're doing a lot of things. But you want to pay a maid and all that, buy expensive hair. Some of you women, let's stop investing. It's too much. You have enough wigs. You still want a lot of Brazilian hair for what? Actually, beauty does not come with the kind of hair you have. It's the inner beauty starts inside your heart. If you are clean and good inside, even outside it will show. Even hairstyles, you don't need to have every time it's Brazilian. Yes, once in a while maybe. There are a lot of hairstyles in Kamala there. It's not just Brazilian or what. If you have that mentality, you want to follow every fashion that comes, mukalala nensala mwakulangira munkongole bana mayo and inkongole nashena shivi. I hate inkongole, and I thank God I taught myself at a certain point I don't want if I'm Kongole. I refuse to get things pan Kongole. If I don't have, I don't have. If I don't have a dress, I'll go to Salaula. If I don't have chicken in the house, I'll eat kapenta. I'll not get chicken in Shinamusenda 10 at Kalpepa month. No. I eat what I have every day. If I don't have, I can't die a day without eating. So that habit of buying wasendo kuno kufi ulelipia the month end, you get paid 2,000 is going mwalia kale. It's not a good thing. You can still manage to eat as you go, to just avoid eating up your money. You need to plan well about that, women. So that's one of the things that I can talk about. Investing, look for a land, doing a farm, machonga traditional land. Just empower yourself. The greatest wealth somebody can have is land. If you don't have land in your country and a foreigner comes to own land, you're very poor and you don't know who you are. Yes, foreigners can have money, they can acquire land, but you are not less privileged. You can still find a way. Ask people to help. Maybe, how are you managing? There's land which is cheap and land which is expensive. You can plan. If you want to buy next year, start planning now. Start saving now. You can still find something and start talking to people. Others even tell you can be paying pay slow. So it's not an excuse, especially if you work, you do some business. Try to look for something on a mile. It's very important to empower yourself and not expect everything to come from someone and all that. You can start thinking of killing people so that you own land, or your own sister, she dies when she's not married, that maybe I'll have a property from her. That's not a good mentality. Just work hard, find your own way. So I've talked to you, women, I'll be talking, and then the other thing I'll talk about is cleanliness. Just be clean. Me, I treasure where I stay. I've learned to be looking after my place, to make it like a palace, the state house, number one. So whatever you can do to make that place cleanness, hygiene, try. If it's your bedroom, try. Make yourself happy so that you don't admire to go to other people's places. Be clean with your children, the clothes, your surrounding, where you are yourself. Look after yourself. Kuiwamia vanamayo chikankala. Kuiwamia fyekula pela naweka morale to go in life, to live on. Ubusakanti. And where you are. You even miss being at your place when your house is clean and you have. It's not about having an expensive house. It's your attitude towards your place. If you love and say, this is the only place I have, If you are in Kamwala or Chilenje or Kalingalinga, you say, this is my ibex, ibex apapen. I've gone in Kalingalinga, I've gone in Kamwala in some places. I found houses that in ibex, they don't even have all the way they put things inside. You'll be shocked like it's in Kamwala or Kalingalinga. You'll be shocked. So it's not the area. It's you and how you make your environment. You can make your place look like London or UK. We are seeing nowadays when you see Zambians doing videos, you look at their videos, their homes, the way we used to admire, kuma London na kushana, bale wako America, mwanafo wako. Nowadays tulikuwa tafionse Zambia naomba because China, we are an open economy, tulikuwa tafionse vala leta mu country. Whether on the expensive level, cheap level, there are different levels and classes of life, but you can still look good and maintain and be clean and be nice. Chimo chine no kufala. Bambi bashita mama Woolworths sifi ya kufala. Bambi bashita kusala ulo bambi mpepo. Kushwa fifi ya kufala nefi ya kufibika. You still look good. Bambi nefi ya mama expensive shops taba monika win. But abali abashita mama pepo nga bafwala. Kamwana kale kala monika win. No, kanshi bashita mpepo kusala ulo. And especially salaula you people. Me salaula yena tete munjikati. I try. It's very good. Good quality. So banamayo ubusaka bayuthi ubusaka no kubombesha bayuthi mweba nakashi be good kuisunga bwino fya kuishitamo involve ifya fimbi awe mule konka bafyasho fu bale mweba fu bakalamba bale mweba mule mono fu baikala mwabepusha. How do you manage shanshani and shan you are single, but how have you managed for a long time? And how did you manage to be a director or what? Look for such people to encourage you. How do you manage to do your business? How do you manage to sell? Mulakwata sana nani kani? Go to somebody youth about what you admire. What is bad is not good to it's not bad to ask, but ukukumbwa then walala ndefibi o wala tontonga nyefibi. It's not all that. So I've talked today to you women, youths, and whoever was listening. Thank you for your time. Thank you. God bless you. Take your time. I was just in a relaxed mood today. No makeup, just on the floor, talking and chatting. If you have any comments, some of you are even suggesting to me, thank you very much, the topics that I should cover. You can send me messages, or you feel I should handle this topic, you have questions, you can send those topics to me so that I can maybe research and then try to talk to you about them. And you also help me how I can improve on what I'm doing. Maybe it's the lighting, the way I talk, you tell me, don't do this and that. I can change, I learn. I want to do the best. Anything, you're welcome to advise, but not to insult me or not to just wait anyhow, and not just to send me messages anyhow. Some messages I don't respond. Of course, I see what comes in my inbox. There's a lot, but I cannot respond to everything. Some things you just bypass them. But thank you for everyone who takes your time to listen and learn and just be there. God bless you. Take care and be good. Love yourself. Take care of yourself and live well. Don't forget to go to church on Sunday. And do paper, worship God, appreciate God. Bye. I'm out of here. Ciao.